Ladies and gentlemen, the Broadband Bully presents to you the Broadband Bulletin, Episode 2. And I'm going to talk about my favorite CEO in the whole wide world, Phil Spencer. Recently at the Brazilian game show, he had a sit down with GameSpot, where he goes on the record and said he's not a fan, still, of third-party marketing deals, exclusive DLC, time content. But he recognized the irony of that because that's what made the 360 so successful. But he feels it's still unhealthy for gaming industry and unfair to the gamers. And I'm gonna say this for maybe like the 15,000th time, Phil. No one anointed you the Pope of gaming. No one anointed you the second coming, Emmanuel Baptiste the Carpenter. No. You have one job and one job only, and that's to get the Xbox gamer, your fans, your consumers, the best deals and the best deal possible. And I don't hear any Xbox fans complaining about time exclusive content. But anyway, shall I digress? Up next, we got King's Blood Gaming. Bacon grease. Bacon grease. Bacon grease.
Whoa, next gen, watch out, big bruh. Let me put the people on to this Shadow of War exploit. So PC players have surprisingly found a way to cheat in Shadow of War by using cheat engine scripts to give themselves unlimited Miriam, which is an in-game currency. In Middle-earth Shadow of War, you have to build up your armies by recruiting orcs and Uruk, forcefully might I add, and some players have found it's possible to buy infinite supply of loot and war chests, which can get themselves infinite Uruks and gear. The cheat is made possible using third-party tools like Cheat Engine to manipulate the game's files. Now for clarity, Miriam is not the premium currency that requires real money to purchase, and the silver tier of chests do not reward legendary Uruks or legendary gear. But the strange thing about this cheat is that you are able to give yourselves an infinite amount of Uruk soldiers and gear to beat the game easily, which makes the premium loot crates that require real money kind of, worthless, alright? Something I'm sure you loot crate haters will love. The question everyone is asking is changing the value of a free in-game currency using cheats to earn unlimited digital items wrong if it shares the same market and item pool with the premium currency and loot? Or is it fair play? Let us know in the comment box. Until then, I'm gonna let my man Mighty Most 2K hit you guys with a little bit of that medicine. King's Blood, I'm out.
Hey, yo, Garrett of King's Blood Gaming, thank you for that assist, yo. Now let's keep it moving. Hey, peoples, it's your boy MM2K, and I'm here with kind of a head scratcher, you know what I'm saying? Now, your boy Andrew House, CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment, is suddenly stepping down after 27 years with the company, yo. The gaming community was surprised to discover that he will be resigning his post all of a sudden. What's even more surprising is that this revelation has come without a media swarm. Seriously? The head of SIE steps down right before the launch of their competitor's biggest threat, and no one in the media cares to find out why? Psh, come on, man. The media just read Sony's handwritten bio of Andrew and wrapped up shop. Unbelievable. But you know what? Your boy figured you gotta look at it this way. Sony made a big push for PlayStation VR and the PS4 Pro. PSVR is currently a flop. Its sales estimates had to be seriously downgraded by 70% right before launch. The PS4 Pro is not powerful enough to hang with the Xbox One X, forcing Sony to lose its beloved power narrative it enjoyed so far all this generation. I'm guessing this didn't hold over well in Japan, and I think it's safe to say that your boy Andy was given his walking papers with a nice little parachute to keep him quiet until that final day, you know what I'm saying? But who am I but someone that has seen troves of people let go in the same fashion in the corporate world over and over again, you know what I'm saying? Oh well, only time will tell. Until then, on to the next story, covered by my man Nethos.
Thanks MM2K for that warm welcome. Anyways, what's going on guys, it's Neth here, and today I want to talk about Star Wars Battlefront 2's microtransactions. Now, typically I'm a guy that supports microtransactions because they often give me free DLC. However, I cannot stand for what Battlefront 2 is doing because they are effectively making the game a pay-to-win experience by having these microtransactions affect all modes, and they give you huge advantages, such as Boba Fett taking less damage when he's using his jetpack ability, and people maybe getting more damage boost with their weapons. Also, as you level up in the game, apparently you can equip more star cards, making you a more OP player. And this is unacceptable in a $60 retail game, and I personally would rather not support this unless I get further detail into explaining how this will be fair, perhaps making modes where these do not apply. Anyways, that does it for me, guys, and I'm going to go ahead and pass on to my next broadband brother.
Thank you, Nethos. And this is the Halo Storm with the Broadband Bulletin, talking about that Cuphead life. I just beat the game like not that long ago. Some say it's one of the hardest games ever. How hard, you might say? Well, take a look at this. So there you have it. It's the Dark Souls of 2D platformers, obviously. And I'm going to pass the torch on to Post Up the Close Up so he can give you the rundown on his. See y'all.
Thanks, Halo Storm, for the introduction. You already know what it is. It's your boy Post Up with the Close Up, Mr. Let's Talk About It. So let's talk about it. This week I want to discuss Microsoft's inability to allow their dev teams to work on multiple IPs. If you look at 343, all they do is focus on Halo. If you look at the Coalition, all they do is focus on Gears. If you look at Turn 10, all they do is focus on Forza Motorsports. And even back when Mojang was first acquired, it was mentioned that over half the staff there was working on games that weren't Minecraft. Looking at this interview with GameIndustry.biz, Daniel Kaplan, who was one of the first employees hired by Marcus Notch Persons in 2010, he's no longer with the company at this point. And the reason why, one of the big and major reasons why, is his thirst to explore new ideas and create new content. He said they originally wanted to keep Minecraft small, but it got so big that it started eating up internal resources, and at one point just everything just became Minecraft. So even they wanted to venture off, or were venturing off, on new creative ideas outside of Minecraft. But let me know what y'all think. Next up, I got DaRealMastalin with new information on the new Oculus Rift. Thanks for tuning in, Broadband Bullies. Let's go.
Appreciate you, Post Up with the Close Up. I'm going to talk about the new Oculus Rift. Oculus has recently come out and said they're going to put out a slew of new headsets in the foreseeable future. What I'm going to talk about is the Oculus Go. It's coming out early 2018 and it's going to be priced at $199. It's somewhere in between a Samsung VR and a full price Oculus Rift. And it's basically like a hybrid. It's what they're working towards bringing the Oculus to. It's a smaller profile. It involves much less wiring, and it's one of those things where they're putting it out so that you as a consumer can now play Oculus games on the go and won't have to worry about bigger computers and stuff. They're just streamlining their processes as time goes on, and that's what VR needs to survive. For it to become everything everybody thinks it's gonna be, it needs to be smaller, needs to be cheaper. So this is a step in the right direction. Like I said, early 2018, it's gonna be $199, and the Oculus right now, you get it, the Oculus Rift normal, you get it for $399, so it's as much as the PlayStation VR at this point in time, and it's a much better system. So with the improvements they've made to the UI, I get on it. And that's been your Broadband Bulletin. We appreciate y'all taking the time out of y'all day to watch this little video we put together, and we hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment in the comment section below. Follow all the bullies on Twitter. We'll leave the links in the description for that. And support our Patreon.
We just out here trying to grind, trying to get something together for y'all, trying to give y'all as much content and as much news as we possibly can. Follow us on our streaming platforms, whether that's Mixer, YouTube, or Twitch, or all of the above. And follow our official Twitter account at Broadband Bully. And that's bully with the IE instead of a Y. Because we can. But that's been your Broadband Bullies presenting to you your Broadband Bulletin. And we out.